Yamamoto. Have you seen this guy? He makes this stuff look easy. 5'10", throws 95 to 99 miles an hour, $325 million contract. He's turned his body into a rocket launcher, and it reminds me of how Eastern and Western exercise science are closer to a full truth. In the West, we widely agree upon stability around the spine. In the East, way more use of mobility. Science actually points to both. I'm gonna try to turn that into simple systems you can use for life. My journey began here thinking I was rehabbing my knees, but look at the back leg. Without knowing it, I racked up thousands of reps, lengthening here opposite of the lower back. Thank God for Charles Poliquin keeping this exercise alive, which seems to have originated in Eastern Europe. That really changed everything for me with the knees and back. Haven't had a problem for over 10 years, but I understand it now. And you elevate this foot, you assist, you're able to get into it at whatever level. So I'm not saying to go beyond what feels good. Go ahead and work here. This is fine. Now, over time, yeah, it's like I can control my body. I can just lunge it out. So every time I've worked this was in conjunction with lengthening the opposite side. I don't even know what it's like to work this without being flexible opposite of that. So here, I just recommend progressing from shorter and less load. So like, I don't care if all you did was this. Think squeeze glutes, squeeze the abs. I think that really locks it in. I swear by then progressing it lower, getting that stretch in the hamstrings, adding weight. But again, there's no personal judgment. Build that backside to the load and distance that feels right for you. I will just note that this, because of the angle, is not as stressful on the low back as it would appear, meaning here, while still fine, this would actually be more stress on the low back. So I think this gives a nice smooth curve. I can have some good ability here, but then I can get really strong here. And from the same setup, I've built my QLs, quadratus lumborum. You've got them on either side of the spine. I wasn't so interested in this at first, but I was training baseball players, and Charles Poliquin said that QL was one of the secrets to throwing velocity. Then over time, just including it as accessory, I started to notice less lower back tweaks, started to realize, okay, this makes sense to have strong and flexible QLs. You can progress it really simply, like the back extension, with range and load. So this is less load. As soon as I start coming here, now this is more load. I think for really elite goals, you could add weight. For most people, this is gonna be great. Now let's think about 3 levels to gently connect the hips and the upper back. Work this position till you feel comfortable, one leg at a time. This really increases the load through those backside muscles. Now we can start to get the wrists and the shoulders some loading. Squeeze those glutes, and again, get comfortable driving one side at a time. That's gonna increase the load. Then before you try to push into a full bridge, realize your head is the support. So I'm not saying to do this, I'm saying to be actively pushing. So just this, pushing in this position, would be amazing for the average person. Whether you go here, it becomes more personal. And then I love that Yamamoto is easily doing this one leg at a time, but you'll see if I keep doing this, it's eventually gonna crush me. So you've really got levels for just about everybody. So what am I trying to do? First and foremost, I'm trying to make it simple for the person like I was growing up, going through knee surgeries, depression, painkillers, able to work myself out of them without actually much cost. In fact, a lot less cost, though I did then spend thousands of dollars learning from Charles Poliquin, and I am not him. I am trying to take really his basics and make it free, accessible, simple for everyone to learn. I've made many mistakes on equipment. This is my current take on a gym. The only thing I did before this workout was 100 steps forward, 100 steps backward. Again, blending that east-west. I'm not saying there's not tons of other great stuff. This is what I've simplified down to what I want for life. My programs are not special. When there's space, I list them in the descriptions. I trained over 1,000 people in person before going online. At that point, then I specialize in form coaching. So I do have, to this day, the lowest price for form coaching that I've seen. Not perfect, tons of mistakes, but hopefully this adds some free value to everyone who sees it.